Shinigami Jules. Thank you for the 5 get the subs.
I don't remember a thing.
Wait, what? You get fucking shot, yeah? Oh no, he got hit with a butt of a gun.
I don't remember any of it.
I only remember the interpreter. Why you want this job?
I need the money.
Strawberry Cake Pop
Don't
Fanatic,
disappoint,
thank you for the
I'll be a pain in the ass.
5 gifted
No,
as well.
not-
Tehjaran, thank you for the 5 gifted.
Money isn't the reason he wants this job. It's Alabama killed his son.
Oh.
Stop the vehicle, Sergeant.
We don't want to go down this road.
Ew.
Ahmed. You're here to translate.
Actually, I'm here to interpret.
John, you have tallies approaching.
Why is Guy Ritchie making like American war agitated propaganda? Like, what the fuck? Or is he doing that? This would be shocking. It's giving Green Book, yup, a promo movie for the American military. Why? Dude, there are so many fucking incredible war movies that have been made. Jake Gyllenhaal played in one of them. And it's not fucking pro-war. It's usually anti-war. Wasn't Jake Gyllenhaal in Jarhead? Am I crazy? Yeah, he was. One of my favorite war sucks movies of all time. Yeah. Classic. God, Guy Ritchie sucks so much now. It's awful. This is the meme tweet. Americans will invade your country and kill your people, then 20 years later make a movie about how invading your country and killing your people made their soldiers sad. But dude, that's literally IDF as well. But dude, hold on. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's see.
Well, I won't back down.
For 3 weeks, this family believed you were dead. We owe that man your life.
There wasn't enough for him to carry me across those mountains. No, he's
Wait.
hiding it.
You know, this is like a version of this actually happened. Not exactly like this, and it wasn't an interpreter, but that famous movie with Mark Wahlberg, the one that was written about the Marines that were like on a fucking, or was it the Marines? I think it was a Delta Force or whatever. Lone Survivor. Lone Survivor is literally an Afghan dude, like a random Afghan dude that wasn't an interpreter, I don't think, straight up saving the life of the dude himself. And then the dude who survived just wrote a fucking book that was completely made up and made a movie about it that was also completely made up. Meanwhile, like, yeah, Marcus Luttrell, Lone Survivor.
In a hole somewhere. I should be in that hole.
You could stand me up at the gates of hell.
Everything all right, John?
No, everything's not all right. There is a hook in me. Ahmed and his family are in trouble.
We can't intervene.
I am gonna have to get him out myself.
Shut the fuck up. Dude, stop. Yo, this is disgusting. I have goosebumps, man. I have goosebumps watching. Oh, fuck you, Guy Ritchie, you fucking piece of shit. Make fucking better movies, you asshole. What the fuck is this? Why? Look how far you've come, you fucking dickhead. Have some responsibility. Have some shame. Okay? You made Snatch. You made Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, yeah? Why are you making Saving Private Ahmed for the fucking Americans, you dog? God damn, dude. What the fuck? Oh, God, it's so gross. It's so fucking gross. Oh, this makes me so mad. I hate pro-U.S. military. I hate pro-U.S. military war movies. I love anti-war war movies. I'm a big fan. I fucking hate when they make movies like this. This is like Green Book mixed with fucking Saving Private Ryan, featuring, Afghan interpreter who speaks perfect English, by the way. Okay? Oh my God, dude. What the fuck? No, we don't know. Maybe it's anti-war. No, fuck no. This ain't anti-war, bro. This is literally like one good American soldier understands the value that this Afghan guy gave him after being saved. He hated the Taliban because the Taliban are ruthless, brutal warlords. And they killed his son. So he joined along with the U.S. forces to do the right thing. And then the American government fucked up. But don't worry. This one fucking U.S. soldier is out there to right the wrongs of the American government by single-handedly going out there and saving him, dude. It's like this guy doesn't exist. Okay? This is not a real thing. You're just basically washing over why the Taliban are there to begin with and who fucking helped them get there. You're trying to make the cause look righteous when there was no righteousness involved in like going into Afghanistan to begin with. It should have never fucking happened, okay? I hate that. That's why I love Jarhead. Jarhead very clearly shows you, like, this shit is dumb as fuck. These fucking idiots literally were sent out there to sit in the goddamn desert for a couple days, got fucked up, and some of them got killed even during basic training for no fucking reason, and it should have never goddamn happened. It's my favorite war, Operation Desert Storm. Best fucking war of all time, okay? It's so stupid. It's so stupid. It's like, yeah, the U.S. Army is struggling to find recruits. It needs to win the fight over the future. Yeah, good luck, man. Good luck. Look, you want to know how the U.S. Army will go back and bring up recruitment numbers? I've talked about this before. The greatest boom of recruitment happened post 9/11. So if that Chinese balloon somehow fucking 9/11 twos, okay, there you go. That's how you get that's how you get recruitment numbers. That's it. Because no one thinks the U.S. military is doing anything good. Fucking people that are enlisted right now don't think the U.S. military is doing anything good. They think the U.S. military is a bunch of fucking losers, okay? They know it. The motherfuckers that are enlisted, that are probably in here right now, know that they're a bunch of fucking losers. They keep losing all the fucking wars, and they're just there to literally go overseas and work at the behest of Raytheon and numerous other military-industrial complex like giants. That's it. That's the goal. The goal is to sell weapons, oftentimes to both sides, and then keep the war machine churning. And I don't know, defend poppy fields if you're in Afghanistan so that you can fund JSOC and like you can fund CIA operations down the line that then continue the fucking war machine. Okay? And you go in, you hope that you don't get your dick shot off by some fucking sniper while you're, defending the fucking poppy fields. And then you come back, you go to college for a fucking free communications degree, and now you're fucked up in the brain, and you're also in the shitty job market where you're going to get paid nothing, and everyone's going to make fun of you. But hey, guess what? Folks, if you join the U.S. military, guess what? We'll salute you, okay? We'll thank you for your service. You'll get fucking $5 off jalapeno poppers at 11 a.m. on a Wednesday. So there you go. And maybe if you're lucky or really unlucky, you'll get your health care covered too on top of that. That's it. You get to board the plane first, and that's it. So fucking stupid. You have no idea how correct you are? Of course I have every idea how correct I am because I'm not speaking out of my ass. Obviously, I didn't fucking serve, but, I talk to vets all the goddamn time. Literally a single U.S. trained operated night raid, 0 unit, killed at least 452 civilians in 4 years. Yeah, night raids are fucking dog shit. I mean, it's all awful. They literally, dude, you're just doing an overall objective bad. You know what I mean? You're not doing anything good there. You're just not. Anyway, Yeah, you can't even get a fucking Hellcat anymore. That's the other part. As the cost of living gets worse, as the cost of living gets worse and worse and worse, like you can't even get like fun shit anymore. You can't even get the fun toys. You are never going to. You're not gonna fucking recruit with the same numbers that you need by making cool movies about how the U.S. military is doing a fucking great job when everyone understands that it's not doing a great job. They might act like, our veterans are protecting our First Amendment rights by killing fucking, I don't know, some random goat herders in Afghanistan or whatever. But everyone kind of understands, like, and doesn't want to think about it. That's what it is. Here, let me tell you the greatest example of this, right? What is it? Every 22 minutes a veteran commits suicide, veteran homelessness? There is no better objective fucking fact that we literally do not give a single shred of a fuck about the U.S. military, its operations, or the people that are fucking thrown into the war machine than those two factors, okay? The only time anyone ever chirps about fucking American veterans is when they're trying to use them as a cudgel, as a talking point against immigrants, to be like, oh, why are we letting immigrants in this country? We can't even house our veterans. It's like, bro, you spit on the veteran down the fucking street, okay, while you're walking past them. You want the police to fucking brutally execute the homeless veterans. Meanwhile, you're acting like you give a shit about the veterans. Shut the fuck up. You don't care. You don't care. Nobody cares. The U.S. military uses your body and throws you in the trash. Exactly. There you go. And the only thing you'll get is this, okay? Oh, man, you're so good. Thank you. Thank you for your service. Meanwhile, everyone basically fucking understands now, especially, that, like, none of this war shit that we've engaged in for the past 20 years has been an objective good, and it's just all been bad. And the only tangible feeling that we get from war and why war is bad, I guess, is from the people that come back. Everyone has like at least one relative that they know that came back and is just fucked up, okay? They're everywhere, having a hard time walking, crippled with PTSD, trying to fucking self-medicate, addicted to drugs because like it's already too hard to deal with this shit. You know what I mean? And that sucks. So you see no dubs on the board. Dudes with fucking Adidas slides are just owning the multi-trillion-dollar American military. They took over the entirety of Afghanistan in like 2 fucking days, which, by the way, we negotiated. Remember that. Don't forget that shit. Okay? Like, there's no dubs here. There's nothing. That's probably why liberals are so desperate to cling on to like the good war that we're fighting narrative in Ukraine, where they're like, yeah, well, at least we're like funding a good war for once, a war for emancipation. And it's like, it's none of that matters. Okay. They're doing it for money. Okay. They're doing it for money. There is no such thing. They're just doing it for fucking money. Anyway, which was the worst loss, Afghanistan or Vietnam? I don't even fucking know. I can't even speak on that. I don't know. But what I do know is, well, I mean, we're not even talking about Afghanistan. We're talking about Iraq. What I do know is that due to the depleted uranium that we used, okay, in Fallujah, for example, currently the birth defects in Iraq are worse than anything else. It's worse than Hiroshima and Nagasaki. You know? Even though Vietnam is still Agent Orange and due to the weapons that we use, white phosphorus, in Vietnam, in southern Vietnam too, by the way, which is supposed to be the aligned area. children still have hella birth defects as well. Wait, what nuclear stuff got used in Iraq? Depleted uranium was used in Iraq. Your tweet yesterday got 330,000 likes. Yeah, I know. You know what's really funny about this tweet, by the way? All the people that responded to this. Did you finish the trailer? No, fuck that. I'm not finishing that fucking trailer. Fuck Guy Ritchie. I couldn't even finish. I couldn't even get through 1 minute and 46 seconds. Okay, I'll finish it.
Listen, you're gonna be alone. You gotta adapt. Use what you got.
If you can give me the location, I can get him out of the country. It's too dangerous. You've become very popular with the Taliban.
I miss you. Love you, Daddy. Love you, Daddy.
You think if I could be free of this debt, I wouldn't be? You think I have a choice? There is no choice.
No, I won't back down.
Oh, man. Iraq War's legacy of cancer. 2 U.S.-led wars in Iraq have left behind hundreds of tons of depleted uranium munitions and other toxic wastes. Contamination from depleted uranium munitions and other military-related pollution is suspected of causing a sharp rise in congenital birth defects, cancer cases, and other illnesses throughout much of Iraq. Many of the prominent doctors and scientists contend that depleted uranium contamination is also connected to the recent emergence of diseases that were previously not seen in Iraq, such as a new illness in the kidney, lungs, and liver, as well as total immune system collapse. DU contamination may also be connected to the steep rise in leukemia, renal, and anemia cases, especially among children, being reported through many Iraqi governorates. Governorates? How do you fucking governors? I can't even say it. There also has been a dramatic jump in miscarriages and premature births among Iraqi women, particularly in areas where heavy U.S. military operations occurred, such as Fallujah. Fallujah literally has a higher fucking birth defect rate than like Hiroshima and Nagasaki in the immediate aftermath of the nuclear bombs being dropped there, okay? Huh. Official Iraqi government statistics show that prior to the outbreak of the first Gulf War in 1991, the rate of cancer in Iraq was 40 out of 100,000 people. By 1995, it had increased to 800 out of 100,000 people. And by 2005, it had doubled to at least 1,600 out of 100,000 people. 1,600 out of 100,000 people. We give an entire fucking nation cancer, dog. Yeah. I mean, but of course, remember, this shit's also literally fucking giving the people that are using the weapons cancer too. Dude, the fucking burn pits at forward operating bases literally gave the deployed service members cancer, and then the American government, up until like recently, refused to treat it. Okay? Like, they don't give a fuck about their own people. Why the fuck would they give a shit about the enemy? And no, don't say this is not America. Half the governments out there would literally do worse if they had this tech. That's such a fucking dumbass take. You don't know that, bitch. Why can't we talk about who has the tech and is doing it? You know? It's like we're currently talking about what has happened and is happening today, to this day. And this motherfucker said, well, in a hypothetical scenario that I made up in my mind, if other people had that kind of weaponry, they would be even worse, dude. And it's like, what is that a good way to make yourself feel comfortable? Is that what happened just now? Do you feel good about that? Do you feel like that was an adequate way to counter what is currently happening? Really? First of all, we don't know that. We literally don't know. But what we do know is this is happening. We know that this is happening. So why the fuck are you like trying to why the fuck are you trying to be like, well, other people will be worse? Also, here's another take. You can't get much worse than this. You know what I mean? Like, this is like pretty much up there with like, you know, just relentless evil. You know what I mean? But of course, because we live in it and we reap the benefits of it, living in the imperial core, living in the West, we don't even think about it in the same terminology or even in the same kind of evil. Okay? To the Iraqi person, the American service member is no different than a fucking Nazi. Okay? I know that this comes across as like unimaginable to you, but why the fuck does he care? He thinks you're the same. You're there to kill him. You've polluted his lands. You've destroyed his infrastructure. You've killed his family members. He doesn't give a shit. You are the Fourth Reich. You know? That's the truth. But of course, it doesn't matter because there's a $1 trillion propaganda arm that tells you that this is like different. This is somehow honest. This is somehow just. So you can't even fucking, you know, you can't even comprehend it. They're working simultaneously to make the people that you're brutalizing seem more evil and dehumanizing them and making them seem like they deserve that they were asking for this, while also simultaneously saying that they are welcoming us as liberators, which is like additionally disgusting. Okay? And then also telling you that like the cause is just because these people that you have effectively dehumanized, are also doing untold evil to themselves and to you as well if you don't fucking intervene. You know? Unimaginable. Remember when we joked about news outlets asking serial killers to talk about other serial killers? No way. BTK serial killer on solitary confinement and how Brian Kohlberger, I know how he feels. Bro, they asked the serial killer how he feels about the other serial killer. That's awesome.